Fable 3 is all about power, man. It's all about you feeling powerful. There's three ways that we're talking about power. The first way is the story. You know, every story, pretty much what I see on TV, I watch in the cinema, or I play in a computer game, is the same. It's called the hero's journey. It starts off where you're an insignificant nothing. There's a big baddie. You build up enough power to take on the big baddie. You defeat the big baddie. End of film, end of book, end of computer game. Why is it always like that? Where the most interesting thing is what happens after the battle. So in Fable 3, half the game is the hero's journey. Half the game is being that weak person at the start, being the big tyrannical king. You're building enough followers up, you overthrow the king, and then the other half of the game is what it's like to be king. The next thing that we're talking about is something called touch. Well, now we've given you the ability to touch people. You can reach out your hand, and when you first meet someone, you shake their hand. After a while, if it's a romantic connection you're making, you end up hugging that person and then kissing that person. If you don't like the person, then touching them, you can grab them by the scruff of the neck and you can drag them, and then they'll be making you feel guilty as you drag them. That is another expression of power, because it is no longer based around choices about pressing the A button or the B button. You are physically doing those things. Those are powerful things. And then the last is about the combat. You know, combat and for games like Fable are really important. It's always all about power, but we really wanted to give you something new. So the new thing in combat is the ability for you to craft your own weapons. When you first get a weapon, it's like a blank sheet of paper. And as you wield that weapon and as you strike with that weapon will change to reflect the way you fought. So your weapon is as unique as you are. You are then, after a while, free to sell and trade that weapon online.